Hi guys. So this is my first time doing a video. A friend of mine said that I write a lot and I don't do enough videos, so I'm doing one. And I thought that I would start by doing one on supplements because I think that they're really important. I think that there are a lot of supplements out there and it's hard to choose what's right and which ones make sense. I think that supplements in general can be very useful when needed for specific situations with digestive health or sleep, and there are a lot of times that supplements can help a lot, especially instead of real prescription medication or just as a supplement to help you feel better for whatever the issue is. I don't think that they're a replacement for a healthy diet or a healthy lifestyle at all. I think that they are a supplement in addition to healthy, balanced diet and exercise. So today, because there are so many supplements and different ones related to different issues, I thought we would start with COVID because it's crazy out there. So many people are getting sick, so many people are getting it, and there are some supplements that are directly linked to, sorry, I paused. And there are some supplements that have been proven to really help specifically with COVID when you have it, or to whether it can help prevent it, but definitely when you do have it that help you. And now so many people are getting it, so I think it's important to know the right ones to take. And my husband actually had COVID a little while ago. None of the rest of my family got it from him, but so we were doing a lot of research and had a lot of advice for lots of doctors, and I did a ton of research as well on which are the supplements that can really help, and I do think that they did help him a lot during the process. Most of these I'm even taking now as a preventative. So there are 6, so it's not too many. And I figured I'll go through each of them really quickly with you. So the most important is vitamin D, and I'm sure you guys have heard about that a lot in the news, and everyone's talking about vitamin D, and I think it's an extremely important one because it really helps your body fight the pathogens and fight the inflammation, and helps your immune system do its job and the white blood cells do its job. And there's been some studies that have linked it also specifically helping against pathogens. It helps the peptides that are in your respiratory tract do its job too and fight the pathogens, so there is a direct link to that, but super important. And also other research has showed that people that have had better COVID outcomes tended to have a higher vitamin D level versus ones with the worst outcome and had lower levels. So I think that there is a correlation, and I think it's important. So vitamin D is crucial. Then there's vitamin C, which is the standard. Everyone takes their vitamin C for immune boosting, but it is an immune booster and an antioxidant. So it's also really good to have whether it's COVID or any flu or any sort of illness, but I think it's just a standard staple. Now we have glutathione, which is also called N-Acetyl cysteine, and I think this is a really important one because it is the most potent antioxidant in your body. So helping supplement with that is really important. There's no antioxidant that's stronger than this, and it helps also specifically with the respiratory tract and the lungs, which this virus is known to target the most. And so I think that that's a really important one and helps strengthen healthy mitochondria and everything else. So this has been linked to help with that as well. There's Quercetin, which is another antioxidant, and it also helps against the inflammation. And so basically COVID is, puts your body into a really large inflammatory response that can spiral, known as the cytokine storm. So a lot of these help prevent that cytokine storm and the inflammation going haywire and losing control. So quercetin, which actually is naturally found in green tea and broccoli, helps with that as well. So, and they're all also linked to the respiratory tract. So these are really important COVID specific type vitamins and supplements. So that, and then what else do we have? We have zinc, which also has been proven to reduce the amount of time that you experience inflammation, and is also an antioxidant, so it can shorten the inflammatory response for up to 2 days, which is great. And zinc, I think, works the best and optimally when taken with these other ones, so a lot of it has to do with the combination of them as well. And the last one is melatonin, which we all associate with better sleep and our circadian rhythms, and apparently this one has also been proven to have direct link to really lowering inflammation in your body and preventing the cytokine storm. So melatonin's been shown to be a really protective factor as well. And my husband was on all of these, double, triple, regular recommended dose, which I think that when you do have COVID, in terms of dosing, you do want to up it. So for vitamin D, when you're fine, 2,000 to 5,000 a day is the recommended daily value. But I think that if you have COVID, you should probably be on 10,000. I'm taking 5 regularly. So I think that's with vitamin D. Vitamin C also, it ranges. You can do 1,000, you can do 500. If you do 1,000, you should probably split it up into 2-3 increments throughout the day, because you pee most of it out, and I don't think that 1,000 only ones, I don't know why you have this bottle, is a good idea. But melatonin, again, double, triple it if you have COVID, and how much you need of it regularly really depends on your sleep. If you sleep well, then maybe you don't need it at all. If you have some trouble sleeping and you want to take 1 or 2 milligrams, that's fine. If you're sick, 5 milligrams is good. I know that there are tablets that sell up to 10. I think that that's a lot, but you really have to gauge on how you feel also, and especially, after you wake up. And then 500 for the glutathione. I'm taking 250 regularly as a preventative, and then quercetin also 500. My husband was taking while he was sick. And zinc, this one is 10 milligrams. So those are the doses, and then you can up that as well if you're sick. I hope no one gets sick, and I hope you guys are all staying healthy, eating all your vegetables, and trying to keep moving and staying active. But if you have a family or a friend or a loved one that is sick and you needed some guidance with supplements, this is my arsenal. So have a great day.